As the Director of Unmanned Services, we're striving to provide access to inaccessible places and reduce risk associated with inspections such as climbing, confined access, and remote access operations.
And now, could you give us a quick introduction about who you are?
Absolutely, yeah. So again, Anthony Chaney. So as the Chief Operating Officer at Versa Integrity Group, so my role is to help execute the vision of the company. So when we get together as an executive team, we set the vision with our CEO, and then it's my job to help the whole organization, come together and execute that vision. So it's a lot of moving parts, a lot of offices across the U.S. trying to work as one homogeneous group.
So Versa Unmanned is an organization, a service line rather, within Versa Integrity, where we utilize technology such as unmanned aircraft systems or remotely operated vehicles and submersibles to capture imagery and data that can be used for the customer for inspection and maintenance purposes.
All right, hey, so one thing about innovation at Versa, so being innovative is honestly saying no a lot. So there, as you kind of walk this trade show floor, you see a lot of new gadgets, a lot of new ways to do things. So it's our job to really vet those out and figure out what we say yes to, and say yes to a selective group that's truly innovative and truly changes the way that we instrument inspection. And help with mechanical integrity and asset inspection, right? So it's not just, we're at the oil and gas conference, but it's not just oil and gas assets, it's everything from roller coasters to some of those space rockets going up to everything in between that we're responsible for. So when you get that innovative flair, I think innovation is knowing when to say no and saying yes to those select few rising things that can actually be a game changer for our industry and help keep those assets safer and more readily available and easy to use for our clientele and the whole entire world. But we're SMEs, like a lot of these other companies. We're subject matter experts in our arena and what we do. So our job is not necessarily to do what the client wants. It's to educate, because where we're finding an arena, you get a lot of these larger companies like ourselves, and even some of our publicly traded counterparts and competition. We have a bar that we have to hit on the quality front and the safety front. And that sets an expectation, and the clients and the owner users have those same expectations. So where we're seeing the business part that we run into is a lot of up and coming companies don't necessarily understand where that bar's at in the industry. And it takes a lot of effort, time, and quality driven SOPs. It takes having subject matter experts on your team to really drive up that quality, and it sets a standard. So where we're at, we're trying to educate not only ourselves, but also our competition to understand that we need to meet that minimum expectation, because we'll fight rarely fiercely with our competition, but once they win the job, we're cheering them on, because we want this industry to be safe. We want the people in this industry to be safe. We do not want to see a disaster. So why we want to win the work, why we want the work to come to us, and why we want our clients and other clients to want to use Versa, when we see our competition get the job, we want them to do quality work. We want them to keep that plant safe. We want them to keep it in the pipe. So we've actually gone a little bit above and beyond that, and we actually invested a lot of money in a test loop. We're opening up a YouTube channel to not only educate ourselves, but educate our competition as well, because we feel like the higher education we make it, the more our competition understands the level of quality and the expectation that these clients need to receive to keep their assets safe. Like I said, whether it's a space rocket going up, whether it's a roller coaster that your kids are riding on, or whether it's the company helping put fuel in your car or build those lithium batteries, we want it to go well. We love this industry, we love our environment, and we feel like leveling up that education across the board is really what our clients need, and that's how we're meeting their demand.
Very nice. I have two more questions for you guys. Why do you consider important to attend summits like this one?
That's a great question. So Versa Integrity Group likes to attend summits such as this so that we can get interaction with our industry partners, with our end users, and also gives an opportunity for some of our field experts to come out and share the education and knowledge that they've developed over the years. For example, one of our key field operators is giving a speech today discussing some of the things that he's learned and the technology that we've developed to provide to our end user. This gives us an opportunity to work with our industry partners and competitors, for example, and like Anthony said, raise the education standard and let our end users know the efforts that we're taking to bring them the best quality service that's out there.
Excellent. Is there any new technology or topic in particular that you are hoping to learn more about this summit from another companies, for example?
Oh yeah, I think we all like it. So if you look at the competition, this is a small niche group. right? We know somebody in our company knows somebody or at least one person at all of our competition, right? We work with the same owner users, we live in the same environment. Like I said, holistically, we want this environment to succeed, and we're always peeking over the fence to see what somebody else is doing, right?